Hello everyone and welcome to my second travel vlog from Budapest, Hungary. As you can see, on our second day it was raining, but we didn't want to stay inside because we went on a trip, on a holiday for God's sake. So we had the breakfast and went to our room through this long ass hallway. You have no idea what Nicola just did there. So it is a long ass hallway to our room. And when we finished with taking our stuff, we decided to go to Memento Park. What can I say about Memento Park? I can say this. After the fall of the communist regime in Hungary in 1989, many of the communist statues and monuments were immediately removed. These form the basis for the current collection of statues in the park, and in Budapest, on maps and everything, you can find it as Memorial Park. On June 29, 1993, the second anniversary of the withdrawal of the Soviet troops from Hungarian territory, the park celebrated a grand opening as a public outdoor museum. In 2006, a life-size copy of the Tribune of Stalin's monument in Budapest was built in the statue park with the broken bronze shoes on top of the pedestal, which you have seen. But it is actually a bunker, or however it's called in English. When you go below the Stalin's boots, you enter a bunker which is like without electricity, so we used flashlights on our phones, and there is a lot of busts of Lenin. Lenin is a child, Lenin is a grown man. I think one of Stalin and one of unknown men to me. As the fall of the communism came, all communist statues were moved outside of the city. This park is actually on the border of Budapest. So they didn't like it very much. I don't think this is a thing that any Hungarian would tell you to look up to, but it was really interesting. Memento Park is divided into two sections. Statue Park, officially named A Sentence About Tyranny, park after a poem of the same name by Julia Ilyas, not sure if I pronounced that right, and laid out as 6 oval sections, and Witness Square, about which I'm going to talk later. Statue Park houses 42 of the statues and monuments that were removed from Budapest after the fall of the communism. All these statues were all around Budapest during the communism era. Witness Square, which you will see later, holds a replica of Stalin's boots, and the real ones are outside of the Memento Park. You've seen it first, and you don't have to pay a ticket for Stalin's boots and the bunker. For the main part of the Memento Park, you need to pay a ticket. As I remember, it's not expensive. It's like 5 euros maybe? 10 euros? Not sure. It's an open-air museum dedicated to monumental statues and sculptures, plaques from Hungary's communist period, as I said. There are statues of Lenin, Marx and Engels, as well as several Hungarian communist leaders. The park was designed by Hungarian architect Ákos Eliot, if I'm not mistaken, who won the competition announced by the Budapest General Assembly in 1991. As I said, on public transport diagrams and other documents, the park is usually known as Memorial Park. I need to mention this too. A quote by the architect of the project was, "This park is about dictatorship." And at the same time, because it can be talked about, described, built, this park is about democracy. After all, only democracy is able to give the opportunity to let us think freely about dictatorship. I wanted to say also that in 2007 there was a new exhibition hall and a small movie theater were opened in the Witness Square of Memento Park. The photo exhibition called Stalin's Boots in the exhibition takes the viewer through the history of the 1956 revolution, of the political changes of 1989 and 1990, and of Memento Park with both English and Hungarian captions. In the Barracks Theatre, one can see The Life of an Agent, a documentary on the methods used by the secret police, directed by Gábor Zsigmond Pap. The film is shown in Hungarian and with English subtitles. Shh. After Memento Park, we wanted to see one abandoned place. And you will see if we managed to do that. In the meantime, we went to take a coffee in a place called Lagom, which is a Swedish word. I charged my phone and we went to the first place with food that we could find. We didn't try to, this is Lagom. We didn't try to look for Hungarian food because we were really hungry, so we ate cevapi, which is actually Serbian food, and Turkish too. We got it from them, so that's why we found it in the kebab place. This is Keleti train station. Didn't go inside. I heard it's beautiful. We are going to the abandoned railway station, and this look sketchy as fuck. Maybe because it's abandoned and it's the industrial zone. So this is everything we saw, because just so you know, you can't go to the abandoned train station anymore because it's closed. And the guy said it's like camera controlled, which I don't know why it matters, but anyway, it is closed. So we are going to our next destination and hopefully it is open. So we failed to get in here too because it is art school and they don't allow us to go and see the sculptures. So I don't know how people who film these things on YouTube got inside. So this old building is where the girl who I saw on YouTube went in, and we can't.